Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? It is Monday. Well, you know what I forgot to do? I thought I had everything done, but I forgot to share my screen for my stuff. So here we go. It is Monday, April 14th. It is the 104th day of the year. I can't believe that. That's just like totally insane. And there are 261 days remaining in the year. I'm so glad you all are here today. I am going to share our poll, and I don't want to say the word because I want you guys to guess what it is. So today is National PECAN Day. So we have a poll for this. And how do you pronounce it? That is the poll. We have two um, ways that you can pronounce it: pecan or pecan. It probably should be PA. Probably should change that to PA. Pecan, not pecan. So let me go ahead and modify that to make it the correct spelling. So let's get up here, correct pronunciation, because I think it should be more an A than a um, E. So there we go with that. Pecan. So that's our poll today. And today is National PECAN Day. It celebrates one nut native to the United States, and it's a favorite snack and ingredient across the country. A member of the hickory family, it's a native to central and southern United States. The name PECAN is an Algonquin word meaning a nut requiring a stone to crack. They're an excellent source of copper, iron, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, zinc, and vitamin E. They help reduce LDL cholesterol and increase HDL in cholesterol levels in the blood, which HDL are the good cholesterol. They're also rich in dietary fiber. They make great snacks on their own, but they also make terrific garnishes for other foods such as desserts, salads, or the main meal. Savory or sweet, uh, PECAN can add a little glamour to a dish or be a star of the show. As you can see, you guys probably know what um, um, pronunciation I prefer, but I am not going to say it today. So I am going to and let me go ahead and get this shared here real quick. Um, I am alive. I say, I say. So let me save this over here on X. Let me go over to Threads and I will post there. So let's see. I've got it there. I've got it there. Let me go onto Discord real quick and I'll post it over onto my channel and to Mr. Mark's channel. So I am loving all the um, anime recommendations. I'm loving. I had to make a category of horror because there was an amazing horror discussion in the just chat among ourselves. So much so that I actually made a spot for it yourself. The memes are just fantastic. Um, keep them coming. Um, and I do look at them. I do. Um, and I am just loving him. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am going to share this one. I am going to share this one right now. This is from Tina the Naughty Dragon. I love this one. Okay, here we go. You ready? Heaps. Bottom, bottom. I love it. Yes. That is wonderful. We had a peep show recently over on Dadman's channel. So if you'd like to go over there and check it out, it was a really fun show. We tried different peeps. We had memes, we had merchandise. And yes, I am loving that one. So thank you, Tina, for posting that over on Discord. If you'd like to see more of Tina's amazing um, Discord, um, whoops, let me move this back over here. Discord memes, go over there. They're like amazing, amazing, amazing. Um, so go check them out. That one is hilarious. A lot of kitty cat memes and just some just fun memes. Um, so yes, check them out. There's a like there's just so many and so fun. So go over there and check them out. Okay, so I got everything liked and I got everything saved. So let me say hello to the chat. Mr. Snurpoopus Cuber, I believe has is it a dentist appointment? He sent me a message, but X is being ornery this morning and is not letting me look at my messages. So um, I can't tell. I believe he had a dentist appointment this morning, so he is not a happy bear. Um, so hopefully we'll be able to see him a little later. Um, but that's why we don't see Mr. Bird today. We have a Fallout Dave. Hello, Fallout Dave. How are you doing today? We have a Connie Clary saying, morning, everyone. Good morning to you. We have Penny saying hello and hugs. Hello, Penny, and hugs back to you. We have Buddy Hepburn saying good morning. Good morning to you. We have some hellos back and forth. We have JT Kirk saying good morning and that he is going to be lurking and working. So have a magical Monday, you too. And in reference to our poll, he says it's pecan. Yes, appropriate for Captain Kirk. I do say so. We have hellos and hellos. And we have Rio saying, evening, Mrs. Hope you are doing well this morning. I am doing well this morning, and I hope you're having a good evening. We have Sashi. Good evening to you, Sashi. I hope you are doing well today. And let's see. And Dadman's like, really? This topic? Yes, this topic. And he says pecan. Okay. I just figured we just have it in the poll and we'll duke it out, and once and for all, we'll get the um, a consensus of what it is. So um, I have not said how I pronounce it, even though if you've watched my show, you know how I do pronounce it. But I am going to try not to say the word until the poll is over. So it's National PECAN Day, and we are celebrating it by doing a poll. Um, to figure out what our chat thinks what the majority is. And it is also National Dolphin Day. On this day, we celebrate dolphins, one of the most intelligent and friendly mammals in the world. That's not necessarily the case. They just look friendly. Dolphins are cetacean mammals that belong to the same family as whales and porpoises. There have been many representations of dolphins in popular culture through books and films. Most of these popular representations are accurate. Dolphins are extremely social and friendly beings. They love company and have an acute sense of hearing. Yes, they can hear many more frequencies than adult humans. Dolphins can be found in many parts of the world, although they prefer shallow waters. So it is National Dolphin Day. And because of National Dolphin Day, we have dolphin memes. Well, before the dolphin memes, I did forget this. Chalk Walk in the Park, Theme Park Casual is doing his annual fundraiser for Children's Hospital of Orange County through the organization Walk in the Park presented by Disneyland, Chalk Walk in the Park presented by Disneyland. This has been a fundraiser that has been around for a long time, so it is a reputable fundraiser. His goal is to reach $1,341. That's $1 more than he raised last year, and he is at $1,085 now. If you'd like to support them, if someone would like to put that link in the chat, that would be wonderful. You can go over there and support him financially. If you can't support it, if you can't support financially, if you could just support by sharing out the link on your social medias, that um, would be fantastic. And we have, I saw right in the middle of my talking, we have a JT Kirk as a new member. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the support. Um, it is really appreciated. Um, I'm very excited when I get my first payout from YouTube, which probably will be next week. Um, I will be so excited. They say it's between the 21st and so that they do their payouts every month. So thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it. Um, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might save up to buy a better microphone or a better webcam. We will see. I'm just or I might buy building sets or diamond paintings. I have lots of diamond paintings. Probably some building sets if nothing else. So thank you so much for that, JT Kirk. It is really appreciated. Now we will do our dolphin name today. Be your own kind of beautiful. Yes. Um, well, thank you so much for um, for that. I need to do this real quick here. Bum, bum, bum. Here is the link to oh yeah, you put it in, buddy. I'm sorry, I didn't just move down enough. So there is a link to Theme Park Casuals a fundraiser. If you would like to support it, that would be fantastic. I probably will be doing that. Um, I probably will be talking to you. I'm not sure what I'm going to get first. I might get a oh, what are those little things called? Oh, I can't remember. The little things where you can program stuff where you can just push a button and it makes a sound or shows a video and stuff like that. I can't remember what it's called. Let's see if Twitch has done its job. Yes, it has. My little bot over there has done its job. Thank you so much, uh, Siri bot, for removing what is bad over there on the Twitch side. So yes, be your own kind of beautiful today. So, yeah, Dadman, just to let you know, I tried to send you some stuff through X, but it has decided to not be cooperative this morning and not showing messages. So I will work on getting them sent to you after the show today. We have 11 people watching over here on the YouTube side. Thank you so much for that. And we have 13 likes and our poll. Ah, so far, with a resounding two-thirds of the votes, a little around, we have pecan as the correct pronunciation of Pecan, not pecan. So we'll just wait and see what happens. We'll wait and see what happens there. So, okie dokie. Um, Tonight at 8 p.m., I am going to be continuing watching Batman the Animated Series. I have started looking in the next thing I'm going to watch after this, even though we got a while, I'm going to do Superman the Animated Series. I think that's what comes after this. And then probably after that, I will look for something um, not DC related. But I figured I probably would watch those two, unless you say I have to watch another series after it. Um, so, yes, I'm very excited about watching this show. Um, so, okie doke. Let's see. Now it's time for memes. And yes, we have dolphin memes. Isn't that a pretty dolphin? Here we go. How sharks are portrayed in the media. Vicious creatures. How are sharks in real life? I'ma do a swim. Blub, 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 blub. Yep, just kind of hanging out there. A lot of times when sharks attack, it's they can't see well, and so when they see something shiny and they think it's a fish, they're not really vicious. Whoops! How dolphins are portrayed in media. Hi, I'm your friend. Dolphins in real life. Dolphins in real life are horny little boogers. Yep, they have been known to do the do the dude with other creatures. So yeah, dolphins are not as friendly in real life as they are portrayed in the media and how they look at parks. So yes, the poor shark is just maligned. Yes, bad media. Bad. He has what is it? Has a bad um bad he has a bad PR firm. Orcas are worse. They might be. I didn't do it on purpose. You knew that one was coming. You guys knew that one. Yes, they need. Yes, the sharks need a better agent. Dolphins. They're the R's of the sea. They harass pufferfish. They're weird ocean mammals. They come up with hunting strategies for fun. They kill other dolphins' babies. They're too smart for their own good, and they're probably the R word. Sharks. Respect consent like normal, respectable people. They fish normally. They have no bones, no brain. They're old. They're around 45 million years old. They can't stop moving or they die. They're athletic and gym legends. I like this shark PR agent. Oh, how do dolphins get clean? Well, with a multi-purpose cleaner. Oh, okay. I've got to share this celebration today because it's working today. Today is International Moment of Laughter Day. This is the day to let your inner child come out and laugh away all your worries. You can laugh out loud or giggle. In fact, you can do whatever you want, but make sure you're laughing at the same time. This day reminds us to look beyond our anxious lives and find something that puts a big smile on our faces. That was from National Today. I had to say that one because I've just got some of these just uh, tickle tickle me today. Just make me laugh. Yes, goodbye and thanks for all the fish. I actually have the BBC. I found it when we were camping. We went to a couple antique stores. They had the audiobook series, the BBC radio series of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy for 50 cents. So I got it. And maybe we will listen to a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Dolphin, dolphin, dolph out. Hey, how you doing? And JT Kirk says, I prefer the Jets over the Sharks. But a bump. Dude, you got to try some of the seaweed brownies. Ooh, awesome. Yes, the BBC TV series is good. I have that also of Hitchhiker's Guide. I have both of those. Um, I found the TV series on a website which I don't share. You guys can figure it out. Just search, and you'll find it. For that poor This poor bye JT. Have a good I hope your meeting goes well. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. This poor dolphin does not take good pictures. Flipper almost got me fired today. I told you he can be such a blowhole. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Um, oh goodness, let's see. I thank everyone that's here. Let's see what we have. 14 likes, 10 people watching, and we still have a two-third to one, two to what is it? A two to one vote on or maybe it's 3 to 1. I don't know. Two-thirds like the pronunciation pecan. Um, did you know that porpoises are so smart that within a few weeks of captivity, they can train people to stand on the very edge of the pool and throw them fish? Silly humans. Silly humans. Oops, brain fart. Oh my. Oh, oh my goodness. That's funny. That is way too funny. My mom got a belly button hoop and a jumping dolphin tattoo in college. Now it looks like a whale eating a Cheerio. Be very careful where you get tattoos when you're younger, because if your body sags, so does the tattoo. Oh my goodness, a whale eating a Cheerio. I would love to see that. I think that would be hilarious. I may be smiling, but I hate every single piece of you. Yes, don't let that. Actually have said that many people think dolphins are happy in captivity, but that's just how their face looks. They always look like they're smiling in like human terms. But that's oh, you know what I forgot to do? I was going to say every time I got a membership, I was going to ring the bell. So this is for JT Kurt, who is not here anymore. Thank you very much for the membership. I got to remember to do that. I've got all these silly things now that I'm doing because I'm silly. Hey, Dad, what's a playoff? I don't know, son. We're Dolphins, and we're from Miami. We have a name we cannot pronounce. Say good morning. Do you know what day it is today? Do you? It's Monday, and do you know what's significant about this very specific Monday? Well, do you? Let me tell you, absolutely nothing. That's okay. We can have an absolutely nothing day. I don't mind that at all. Not at all. And Benny finds that funny and is sending you hugs. Name we cannot pronounce. A dolphin has bitten two more swimmers on the arm in what is believed to be the latest in the string of attacks on a Japanese beach. And all this time we thought it would be Godzilla. No, it's the dolphins. Once again, Godzilla's got a bad PR firm. Yes, they do. I was actually in middle school when they had that undefeated season and they won the Super Bowl. And my teacher was a Miami Dolphin fan. And when they won the Super Bowl, we were given a free day the next school day. Yes, they have had an undefeated season and have won the Super Bowl in the same season. You are correct, buddy. You are correct. I remember that. So Godzilla and sharks need to get better agents. That's all I'm saying. Yes, Sushi, the revenge. Uh, would a dolphin play a trumpet like that or like this? Through his mouth or through his blowhole? Hmm. Inquiring minds want to know. Well, let's throw a trumpet into a where dolphins are, and let's see. Hmm. Who thinks of these things? And Nema cannot pronounce says, I propose we create a new holiday. It's going to be named Absolutely Nothing Special to Celebrate National Day. Yes, sir. Let's go for it. We'll submit it. We'll submit it. Name we cannot pronounce. And I believe that is all our meme. Nope, we do have one more meme. This is a cartoon. It's from Metzger. There is no website, so I can't direct you to one of them. It says, one of these days I want to swim with a fat, hairy, middle-aged investment banker. Oh, I heard it's magical. Whoops, that would make him a beluga. Whoops, I went backwards. There we go. Fallout Dave has just done a bunch of dashes. I think that's what they are. Let's look here. Oh, he retracted the message. I think he fell asleep and leaned on his keyboard. But I'm going to post it anyway. There's one thing I hate about StreamYard. YouTube can retract it, but you still see it. So sometimes we might still put them in. I agree with you. Based on yes, um, dolphins, I heard, are let's just say very frisky. So yes, I wouldn't want to throw a trumpet in with them. Who knows what shenanigans they would indulge in? Exactly. Yeah, I heard that they're little. Yeah, that is so true. I believe that might be our last meme now. Yes, it is. So those are all our dolphin memes today. I hope you enjoyed them. It is 28 minutes into the show, 10:28 in my neck of the woods, which is the east coast of the United States. That was you waking up. I figured it was. Either that, if you had a cat, the cat laid on the keyboard. I've had that happen before. No, my goodness. Oh, oh. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the memes today. I did. I thought they were quite funny. Let's see. Do I have all my yes, I do. Okay. So those are our memes for today. And what do we have next? It's birthdays. Happy birthdays to you, to you. Happy birthday. Is there if there's anybody's birthday that's in the chat or um watching, happy birthday today to you. And who do you share birthdays with? Let's find out. Uh-oh, did I mess up? Oh wait. Wait, let me take this offline just for a second because I got to fix something. Bum, 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 bum. And go all the way over here. There, now we got it right. Okay, so let's get everything reset up here. Okay, so it is birthdays today. It's your birthday. A very merry birthday to you, to you. So April 14th, it is birthdays. And whose birthdays is it today? Well, our first birthday is Loretta Lynn. Loretta Lynn died at the age of 90 years old. She's an American country music singer and songwriter. Her career spans 6 decades. She released multiple gold albums. She had numerous hit songs such as Hey Loretta, The Pale Blue Kentucky Girl, Love is the Foundation, You're Looking at Country. You Ain't Woman Enough, I'm a Honky Tonk Girl, and Coal Miner's Daughter, to name a few of them. The 1980 musical film Coal Miner's Daughter was based on her life. She received many awards and accolades. Um, she has gotten awards from both the Country Music Association and the Academy of Country Music as a duet partner and an individual artist. She was nominated 18 times for a Grammy Award and won 3 times. As of 2022, she was the most awarded female country recording artist and the only female American country music artist of the decade in the 70s. She scored 24 number one hit singles and 11 number one albums. She ended 57 years of touring on the road after she suffered a stroke in 2017 and broke her hip in 2018. Loretta Lynn passed away at the age of 90 years old. Let's see what we have here. Baby dolphin. Dad, the human suit says we are all cute. The human suits say we are all cute and not scary. Dolphin Dad, good. They won't see it coming when we come out of the ocean and take over the world. Yes, exactly. Excuse me. And who is our next birthday today? We have Sarah Michelle Gellar, also known as Sarah Michelle Prince. She's an actress. She was spotted as a talent agent as a young child. She made her film debut at age 6 in the television film An Invasion of Privacy. She got a leading role in the short lived teen drama series Swan's Crossing in 92. She was also in the ABC soap opera All My Children, which she won a Daytime Emmy Award. But her career really took off as Buffy Summers in the supernatural series Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She earned a Saturn Award and nominations for the Golden Globe and the TCA Award. Some of the films that she has been in is I Know What You Did Last Summer, Scream 2, Cruel Intentions, Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed, The Grudge, Southland Tales, TMNT, and Do Revenge. She has been in such television shows as CW's Ringer, CBS's The Crazy Ones, Wolfpack. She also did voice work for Robot Chicken, Star Wars Rebels, and Masters of the Universe Revelation. She's also released her own cookbook in 2017 after she founded a Foodsters, an e-commerce baking company. Sarah Michelle Gellar is 48 years old today. She made a career with the last name Cringe. Well, that's new. I don't understand. I don't understand that. I'm sorry. We have Adrian Brody, 52 years old today. He's an actor. He won the Academy Award for Best Actor twice for his portrayal of survivors of the, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this word, but you can see it right there. He played Polish pianist Władysław Filtzman in the war drama The Pianist, and Leo Toth in The Brutalist. He was the category's youngest winner at the age of 29. Other films he has been in is King of the Hill, The Thin Red Line, Summer of Sam, The Village, King Kong, Hollywoodland, Cadillac Record, Slice, Predators, Midnight in Paris, Detachment, and Blonde. He's also been in such films as Darjeeling Limited, Fantastic, The Grand Budapest Hotel, The French Dispatch, and Asteroid City. He has been on television in Peaky Blinders, Winning Time, The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty, and also he played such roles as Houdini, Harry Houdini in Houdini. He's also been on the stage. He was in The Fear of 13 and was nominated for the Laurence Olivier Award for Best Actor. So Adrian Brody, 52 years old. You all It begins with an H, and it happened during the war. Um, that's in response to name we cannot pronounce the word. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Um, but he says, I always think Adrian Brody is French when I see him. His voice and accent doesn't match my expectations. Isn't that so true with certain people? You just don't expect the voice to come out. You go like, who is that? Who is that? We have Peter Capaldi. I loved him in Doctor Who. I think he was the last good Doctor. He's a Scottish actor, director, singer, and guitarist. He played the 12th incarnation of the Doctor in the science fiction series Doctor Who. He also played in as Malcolm Tucker in The Thick of It. He received 4 British Academy Television Award nominations for that, and he won Best Male Comedy Performance in 2010. He also was um, won an Academy Award for the Best Live Action Short Film and a BAFTA Award in 1993 for the short film Franz Kafka's It's a Wonderful Life. He wrote and directed the drama film Strictly Sinatra and directed 2 series of the sitcom Getting On. He also played Mr. Curry in the family film Paddington and its sequel Paddington 2, as well as the Thinker in The S Squad. He appeared as Professional Marcus in the stage play The Lady Killers and won a BAFTA for outstanding contribution to film and television. He wrote a rock album titled St. Christopher. Um, he is married to actress Elaine Collins, and has a child together. So Peter Capaldi, 67 years old today. Peter was, and we have JPRPH1. Hello to you. I hope you are doing well. Um, yes, I think sometimes, unfortunately, the words are misused, and so they just ban them to keep people from being wrong. And Peter, Buddy says Peter Capaldi was hilarious in The Thick of It. And we have the Comic Relief Crusader. Hello to you. I hope you are doing well today. And yes, Peter Capaldi, his doctor was the last doctor I watched. I did not watch anything after him. And The Thick of It was great, says JPRPH1. And that Peter was also in the punk rock band with Craig Ferguson in Scotland when they were young. Oh, wow. I don't know, but you know what word I'm talking about there. So let's see. So yes, Peter Capaldi's birthday today. I think I said hello to everybody that has joined in the chat. So who is next? We have Anthony Michael Hall. Um, he started off in the films Six Pack and National Lampoon's Vacation. His breakout role was in John Hughes directed films 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, and Weird Science. Mainstream media associated Hall with a group of young actors known as the Brat Pack due to his roles in those films. And whoops, here we go. I gotta put this one in real quick. Neighbor cannot pronounce says Peter Capaldi is the second best Doctor Who after Tom Baker, of course. I love watching Tom Baker because Tom Baker loved being the Doctor and everything about it. He it wasn't just a role for him. He really, really loved the Doctor and everything that had to do with Doctor Who. So I think that shows with Tom Baker a lot. So Hall, to avoid being typecast, he joined Saturday Night Live and he starred in such films as Out of Bounds, Johnny B. Good, and Edward Scissorhands. Um, in the 90s, he starred in such sitcoms as Claude's Crib and played Bill Gates in the television film Pirates of Silicon Valley. And then after the uh, John Hughes movies, I remember him in The Dead Zone when he played in the series. Um, I really like The Dead Zone. Yes, I agree with you, JPRPH1. I actually have that entire series. That might be something we might watch one day. And Buddy says, I put Tom Baker at the top, then John Pertwee. He also had a supporting role in The Dark Knight. Some of the other things he starred in Results, War Machine, Bodied, Halloween Kills, and Trigger Warning. And he had a main role in the third season of Reacher on Amazon Prime. So Anthony Michael Hall, he is 57 years old today. Happy birthday. We have Chris Wood. Chris Wood is 37 years old today. He's an actor who's known for his roles in the television series The Vampire Diaries. He was also on The Carrie Diaries, and he was in the Containment series. He also played Mon-El in the CW series Supergirl, and in 2021 he voiced He-Man in Masters of the Universe Revelation. He also played. He also was in the Broadway musical Almost Famous. Chris Wood, 37 years old today. And talking about doctors, um, Comic Relief Crusader says Tom was my first, and JPRPH1 says I go back and forth between Tom Baker and John Pertwee to Buddy Hepburn. Buddy says his my dad loves Pertwee and he's his favorite. Same with Roger Delgado as the master also. We have Lita, who is a wrestler. She is a retired professional wrestler, actually, and a singer. She is often regarded as one of the greatest female wrestlers in history. Let's see. So she did a lot of stuff there. Let's see. She started her wrestling career in Mexico as Consuelo Mundial de Lucha Libre with Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre. Yeah, I butchered that. I am so sorry. Um, Followed by briefly working the independent circuit in the U.S. Then she worked with Extreme Champion Wrestling. She signed with World Wrestling Federation in 2002, and she debuted as Alita. She was in Team Extreme with Matt and Jeff Hardy. She was a heel wrestler. What's a heel wrestler? Oh, she was a bad guy. Um, including a Manage to Edge. She became a four-time women's champion. She retired from full-time performing in 2006. She made a couple of appearances, and in 22-23, she worked part-time. She won the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship with Becky Lynch in 23. She made her first female Hall of Famer. She was the first female Hall of Famer to win a tag team championship after her induction. She also formed a punk rock band called the Luchagors. The band released their self-titled debut album in 2007. So yes, it seems like she played bad guys, a good bad guy. So Lita, 50 years old today. We have Pete Rose, also known as Charlie Hustle. He was an American professional baseball player and manager. He played in the MLB from 63 to 86. He was mainly with the Cincinnati Reds in the lineup known as the Big Red Machine for their dominance of the National League in the 70s. He also played with the Phillies, where he won his third World Series championship in 1980. He had a brief stint with the Montreal Expos, and he managed the Reds from 84 to 89. He was a switch hitter, the MLB's all-time leader in hits, 4,256 games played, which was 3,562, and at bats, 14,053. His singles were 3,215, and he had 10,328 outs. He won three World Series championships, three batting titles, one most valuable player award, and two Golden Glove awards, and also the Rookie of the Year award. He made 17 All-Star appearances in an unequaled five positions. He made his appearances either as a second baseman, left fielder, right fielder, third baseman, or first baseman. He won two Golden Glove awards when he was an outfielder in 1969 and 70, and he also has the third longest hit streak in the MLB history at 44. He remains the last player to hit safely in 40 or more games. Um, in 89, he was penalized with permanent ineligibility from baseball amid accusations that he gambled on baseball games while he played for and managed the Reds. The charges included that the claims that he bet on his own team. In 1991, the Baseball Hall of Fame formally voted to ban those on the permanent ineligibility list from induction, after previously excluding such players by informal agreements among voters. After years of public denial, he admitted in 2004 that he had bet on baseball and on the Reds. The issue of his election to the Hall of Fame remains contentious throughout baseball. Does what he did paint what he did as a player, or does character matter being in the Hall of Fame? Um, and let's see. Said Lita started more in lucha. Rudos are the heels, bad guys. Technicos are the faces or good guys. Oh, very interesting. Food time! Yay! It's food time! Food time! And yes, yam rice. Okay, let's look up yam rice. I always love it when I get new recipes. Lamb, yam rice. Mm. Okay, this is from a website that I really like, um, Raza Malaysia. Let's duplicate this so I can put one over here and not worry about it. So here is some yam rice. Real quickly before I do this, let me put this comment that Fallout Dave said. With how sports is all about sports betting now, they should undo that. Yeah, but you can't bet on your own team. That's where you got to be careful because you bet on your own team. Then are you going to, you can rig it. You can set it up. So It's a difficult thing. So yam rice. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and post this where we need to post this. We'll post this here in our chat if you want to look at it. We'll post it in Discord. Let me find Asian food recipes. Here we go. And let me tell you, if you guys want to check out some, oops, what did I do there? Uh-oh, I posted something wrong. Oh, you know what I posted, everybody? I'm such a dweeb. I posted the stream launch link. I need to just delete that. Let's see. Let's delete comment. Let's Oh, let me delete it here. Let me go over to this and delete it. Oh, that is too funny. I don't want to pin it. I don't know how to delete a comment over here on StreamYard. There's a way to do it, but I don't know. I mean, on Twitch. There's got to be a way to do it, but I don't know how. I think because I made the comment. Oh, well, it'll be over there on Twitch forever. Let me post the correct link now. Oopsie. I think I do. I've been up since 5 a.m. So here is the recipe for the rice. Yeah, yeah. Oh well. So let's go ahead and delete this one here because that's not what I want to post. Over here on Discord, we'll post it in our Asian food recipes. Oh my gosh, that just looks yummy good. Here, let me show a picture of it. There it is. I got that posted. Okay, let me go ahead and post it in one more spot here. Um, and then we will be good. Oh, there we go. I have actually been working in my garage. Oh my gosh. I have so much shit, everybody. I have so much stuff. I've got 2 boxes of donate stuff. I've got 2 like banker boxes of books to see if my sister wants them. They're quilting books and stuff like that. Plus, I have like a set area where I'm putting books that I want to keep. Oh, it's never ending. Plus my fabric and everything else. I'm trying to get rid of crafts that I'm not going to do and get it where I can put my studio out there. So here it is, yam rice. What do we have? We have rice. We have oil, shallots, garlic, ground pork or ground chicken, shiitake mushrooms, dried shrimp. All of these are soaked to rehydrate. Um, Yam or taro, cut into small pieces. Um, Fried shallot, scallion, sweet soy sauce, oyster salt, salt, sugar, white pepper powder, and sesame seed oil. Um, let's see, what does it say? Okay, so you basically measure the rice, you rinse it like you're going to steam it, but then you drain the water and you set the rice aside. You don't cook it. Then you heat the wok, you add the oil, you stir fry the shallots and garlic until aromatic. You add the pork or chicken, mushrooms, dried shrimp. You stir until the meat changes color. Then you break up the ground pork and chicken in tiny pieces. You add water to the wok, and then you add the yam pieces. You add all the seasonings and bring a mixture to the boil. Then you add the rice to the wok or skillet and stir a few times to combine. Then you transfer the whole thing to the rice cooker and cook as you would for steamed rice. When the rice is cooked, use rice scoop to stir the rice, um, yam rice, and fluff it up, and then you serve it. Oh, yummy! That sounds absolutely delicious. Let me try. It doesn't give me a. Hey, buddy. Let me try it. It won't. I wonder if it won't do it because I'm the. It just asks if I want to pin it. Oh well, it's okay. It's over here. I wonder if I do something there. Oh, let me change it to mod view. I bet you that's where I can do it. No, that doesn't do it. I don't know. I get so confused sometimes. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Now I've changed it to something really weird. Oh well. It's fine. It's okay. Nobody's over there. Unfortunately. I wish people were, but they're not. So anyway, that's what it looks like. And she says it's one of my favorite one pot meals when I'm craving something hearty and comforting. And you do it in the rice cooker. And that just looks so yummy good. I might have to try cooking this one. Yam or taro is a root vegetable. It's versatile. You can make it in many ways. They give some other recipes on this link. Um, it's Yam rice is often sold by the young tofu hawkers in website. Um, says if you have an electric rice cooker at home, preparing this dish is a breeze. And she says, as a side note, in Malaysia, taro is referred to as yam. However, technically, taro and yam are two different root vegetables. In this recipe, yam refers to taro root, which is oval and cylindrical in shape, with dark brown, hairy skin and white to purple flecked flesh. So it is a little different than yam. So yam rice or taro rice, Taro rice. Yummy good. Sashi, you've outdone yourself. Looks delish. And yams are Popeye's second favorite veggie after spinach. I yam what I yam. Buddy, I'd make you a mod, but I don't even know how to do that so that you could delete it. You probably couldn't delete it because I'm part of the thing. It's just frustrating because sometimes I know how to do it and sometimes I don't. But it just won't let me do it. I'm gonna stop worrying about it. There we go. We are now done worrying about it. Okay. Uh, Buddy says my dad fries taro hames and it's really yummy. And Sashi says, and I still haven't run out of recipes yet. Well, keep them coming. Oh my goodness, yummy. Yummy, yummy. So we have a Pete Rose, which you've already talked about. And then we have a Robert Carlyle. He's a Scottish actor. Some of the films he's been in are Train Spotting, The Full Monty, The World Is Not Enough. There's only one that Jimmy Gimble, The Beach, The 51st State, Aragon, 28 weeks later, The Legend of Barney Thompson. He also, and what I first saw him in The Full Monty, or yes, and then I watched him in Hamish Macbeth, which is a TV show that he was in, and then later in Once Upon a Time. Those are where I know him from. So Robert Carlyle, 64 years old today. um, and yes, Hamish Macbeth is a good show. Um, I really, really enjoyed that. And if you haven't seen The Full Monty, that's a good show too, a good movie too. Um, then we have Abigail Breslin. Abigail Breslin is 29 years old. Um, she had a string of films as a young child. She played in Little Miss Sunshine. That's where she rose to prominence. She received a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in that film. She also, as she got older, was in such films as No Reservations, Nim's Island, Definitely Maybe, My Sister's Keeper, Zombieland, Rango, The Call, August, Osage County, Maggie, and Stillwater. She's also been in the Fox series Scream Queens, where she portrayed Libby Putney, her first regular role on television. Abigail Breslin, 29 years old today. And we have Brad Garrett. He's been in a few things. Mostly he is known for Everybody Loves Raymond. He also he played Jackie Gleason in the television film Gleason. He was in the Fox sitcom Till Death. Also, he was in did the voice of the Easter Island Head in Night of the Museum trilogy. Um, he was in Single Parents and Big Shot. He is also known as voicing Big Dog on Two Stupid Dogs. He owns a comedy club at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. So Brad Garrett, 65 years old today. And a comic relief crusader, I'm assuming you're talking about Brad Garrett, was the voice of Tripticon in Transformers Season 3. I like his voice. I like his voice. Then we have Rod Steiger, an actor. He portrayed often volatile and crazed characters. He is ranked as one of Hollywood's most charismatic and dynamic stars. He died at the age of 77 years old. He is closely associated with the art of method acting. He starred as Marlon Brando's mobster brother Charlie in On the Waterfront. He also was in The Pawnbroker. He played police chief Bill Gillespie opposite Sidney Poitier in the film In the Heat of the Night, which won him an Academy Award for Best Actor. So let's see some of the other stuff he has been in. Um, was um, he played in Marty on the stage. He was in Curse You, Jack Dallion, An Enemy of the People, Clifford Odette's Night Music, and he was in The Big Knife, Oklahoma, Across the Bridge, and Al Capone. And he was also in Dr. Zhivago. He portrayed Napoleon Bonaparte in Waterloo, and let's see, and Benito Mussolini in The Last Days of Mussolini. He also was in the Amityville Horror. So Rod Steiger passed away at 77 years old. Rod Steiger. We have Anne Sullivan. Anne Sullivan died at the age of 70. She was an American teacher, best known for being the instructor and lifelong companion of Helen Keller. At the age of 5, she contracted trachoma, an eye disease which left her partially blind and without reading or writing skills. She received her education as a student of the Perkins School of the Blind. Soon after graduation, she became the teacher to Helen Keller. Anne Sullivan passed away at 70 years old. So Fallout Dave says today and tomorrow are his weekends. Yes, it's when people don't have a traditional Monday through Friday work week is not very common, um, really anymore. We have Julie Christie, a British actress. She's gotten an Academy Award, a BAFTA Award, a Golden Globe, a Screen Actors Guild Award. She's appeared in 6 films ranked in the British Film Institute's BFI Top 100 British Films. She was in the film Billy Liar, Darling, Dr. Zhivago, McCabe and Mrs. Miller, Afterglow, and Away from Her. She also was in Fahrenheit 451, Far from the Madding Crowd, Petula, The Go-Between, Don't Look Now, Shampoo, Heaven Can Wait. Heaven Can Wait was a good movie, um, and it had Warren Beatty in it. She also is known for her performances in Hamlet as well as Finding Neverland, and she was in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. So, um, Julie Christie, 85 years old. And Deadman says, no sound, just lurking. So he doesn't know anything I'm saying. Oh, well. So I can say bad things about Dadman and he wouldn't hear them, but I wouldn't do that. We have John Gielgud, English actor. His career spanned 8 decades. They don't say when let's see, April, May, 96 years old when he passed away. With Ralph Richardson and Laurence Olivier, he was one of the trinity of actors who dominated the British stage for much of the 20th century. Let's see, what's some of the stuff he's been in? He's been Hamlet, The Importance of Being Earnest. Some of the films he was in, which he said the first half of his career he did not take cinema seriously. He was truly a theater actor. He but some films he was in was The Good Companions, Julius Caesar, Beckett, Elizabeth, um, and he has won an Oscar, an Emmy, a Grammy, and a Tony. So he has one of the few that have won an EGOT, which is all 4 of those awards. He has broadcast more than 100 radio and television dramas and made commercial recordings of many plays, including 10 of Shakespeare's and 3 recordings of his own Ages of Man. He was knighted in 1953, and the Gielgud Theater was named after him in 94. So, John Gielgud, what are some of the films? What's some of the stuff he's been into? Let's see. Let's look here. I wish they just had a list. It's hard to follow through this. Let's see. Let's look at what he did in his later years. He was in The Elephant Man, Chariots of Fire, Gandhi, The Shooting Party, Arthur with Dudley Moore. He was also in the 11-part adaptation of Brideshead Revisited. He was in Summer. Let's see what else. I think Hamlet. A lot of Shakespeare plays. So he did quite a bit. John Gielgud, 96 years old when he passed away. Our next person is Richie Blackmore. Paul Dave says, I dozed off when I relaxed as the countdown to the stream was on. Yes, you did. Yes, he doesn't always hear. That's okay. Richie Blackmore is 80 years old. He was a founding member of the lead guitars of Deep Purple. After leaving Deep Purple, he formed the hard rock band Rainbow. And after Rainbow broke up, he rejoined Deep Purple until 93. And in 97, he formed a traditional folk rock band called Blackmore's Night. He is known for playing both classically influenced and blues-based solos. He was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Deep Purple. And in 2016, and he is cited by publications such as Guitar World and Rolling Stone as one of the greatest and most influential guitar players of all time. Richie Blackmore, 80 years old today. Frank Serpico, if you've seen the TV show or the movie Serpico, this is based on him. He was a New York Police Department detective, best known for whistleblowing on police corruption. Um, and he is 89 years old today. So a lot of his fame came after the release of the film Serpico in 1973, which was he was portrayed by Al Pacino. It's based on the book of the same name. So Frank Serpico, 89 years old today, a whistleblower on police corruption in New York City, New York Police Department. Christian Huygens was a Dutch mathematician, physicist, engineer, and astronomer. He was regarded as the key figure in the scientific revolution. He made seminal contributions to optics and mechanics, while as an astronomer, he studied the rings of Saturn and discovered its largest moon, Titan. As an engineer and inventor, he improved the design of telescopes and invented the pendulum clock, which was the most accurate timekeeper for almost 300 years. A talented mathematician and physicist, his works contain the first idealization of a physical problem by a set of mathematical parameters and the first mathematical and mechanist explanation of an unobservable physical phenomenon. Okie dokie. Well, I don't understand what that means, but that's what he did. He's done a lot of stuff, and he died at the age of 66 years old. So, Christian, how do you say it? Huygens. Then we have Bobby Brown, an American professional makeup artist, author, and founder of Bobby Brown Cosmetics. She's 68 years old today. She created 10 natural shade lipsticks, which, according to Entrepreneur, revolutionized the beauty industry. She's written 9 books about beauty and wellness. After leaving Bobby Brown Cosmetics in 2016, she launched Beauty Evolution LLC and became certified as a health coach through the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. She also started a line of beauty inspired wellness products and launched a second beauty line, Jones Road, in 2020. She curates an editorial website. She and her husband, Stephen Flock, Flocker, redesigned the George, a boutique hotel located in Montclair, New Jersey. So Bobby Brown, 68 years old. We have Jerry Anderson, an English television and film producer and writer, an occasional voice artist. He's known for futuristic television programs, especially in his 1960 productions filmed with Super Marionation, marionette puppets containing electronic moving parts. Um, his first production was The Adventures of Twizzle, then Torchy the Battery Boy, Four Feather Falls, and Supercar. Then he had Fireball XL5. Um, And then these are the ones that most people probably know, Thunderbirds. He also was in productions of Stingray, Captain Scarlet, and the Mysterious and Joe 90. He wrote and produced several films, including Doppelganger, aka Journey to the Far Side of the Moon of the Sun in 1969. Um, and there was a law in some of his series, so he started back with Super Marionation, and some of his later projects include a CG remake of Captain Scarlet titled New Captain Scarlet. And he died at the age of 83 years old. See you later, Dad, ma'am. Then we have Arnold J. Toynbee. He is a historian, passed away at the age of 85 years old, best known for his 12-volume A Study of History. He had a prodigious output of papers, articles, speeches, and presentations, and numerous books translated into many languages. So Arnold Toynbee, 86 years old, of 12, A Study of History, a 12-volume series. We have Abraham Ortelius. He is recognized as the creator of the first modern atlas, which was called the Theatrum Orbis Terrarum, or Theater of the World. Along with Gemma Frisius and Gerardus Mercator, he is generally considered one of the founders of the Netherlandish School of Cartography and Geography. His publication of his atlas in 1507 is often considered as the official beginning of the golden age of Netherlandish cartography. He's the first person proposing that the continents were joined before drifting to their present positions. And he died at the age of 71. Speaking of marionette shows, look up Thunderbolt Fantasy for one from Asia. Ooh, I'll have to look that up. Ooh, it looks like it's on Crunchyroll. Is it? Okay, I'm going to put this link. If you have Crunchyroll, you can watch it. But this looks like it's a link to that show. So there we go. Thunderbolt. I hope that's the correct one. I am not sure. I did not vet it out. Um, but I'm going to click that into my watch list. There we go. Who do we have next? We have Anuradha Coriala. She was a social activist. Oh, well, she still is. She was still alive, 76 years old. Social activist and founder of Maritai Nepal, a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping victims of SCX trafficking. She was appointed the first governor of the Bagmati province by the government of Nepal. Nepal, sorry. She operates a rehabilitation home in Kathmandu, as well as a transit home at the Indo-Nepal border towns, preventative homes in the countryside, and an academy in Kathmandu. It has been a refuge for women rescued from brothels in India and Nepal. They can stay in their homes run by the organization until they can return to their homes. And if they're not accepted by their parents in society, they may stay until they become able to live independently. They helped rescue between 1993 and 2022 have rescued and rehabilitated more than 50,000 women and girls. She works on reuniting the rescued women with their families, patrolling the Indo-Nepal border with police and other law enforcement authorities, and rescuing women who are trafficked from brothels in India with the help of Indian authorities. She received the Courage of Conscience Award from the Peace Abbey in Sherborne, Massachusetts in 2006, the CNN Hero of the Year in 2010, and she has been called the Mother Teresa of Nepal. Anuradha Koirala, 76 years old today. We have Stanislaw Kowalski, a Polish septuagenarian master athlete who, aged 105, became the oldest ever competing athlete in the newly formed M105 age division from ages 105 to 109 in sprinting, shot put, and discus throw. He died at the age of 111 years and 356 days. So that can't be right because I guess so. He almost made it to 112 years old. So he was born in 1910. After his marriage, he moved to Breznica due to a broadening about the. Let's see. He ran a small farm and worked on the railroad lineman. Kowalski's mother lived to be 99. And for decades, he rode to work on his bike, regardless of the weather. And at the age of 104, he was lauded as the oldest person in Europe to run the 100-meter after running a race in Poland in 2014. He finished in 32.79 seconds, beating the previous record holder, age 96 at the time, by over a second. He credited his longevity to never going to the physician and doing whatever he wanted. He also said not to eat much during the evening. Oh, okay. Good for him. So let's see, on the 2015, when he was 105, he ran the 100 meters in 34.5 seconds. He did a shot put of 14 feet and threw the discus 24 feet and 7.25 inches. Wow. Good for you. That is so awesome. Stanislav Kowalski, 100, almost 112 years old when he passed away. Then we have Robert, I'm going to butcher this last name, Doisneau, a French photographer from the 30s. He photographed the streets of Paris. He was a champion of humanist photography, and he pioneered photojournalism. He is known for his 1950 image, Le Baiser de la Hotel de Ville, or The Kiss by the City Hall. It's a photograph of a couple kissing on a busy Parisian street, which is right here. So there is that photograph there. So those are our birthdays for today. And I hope you enjoyed them. So happy birthday. We are 1 hour and 25 minutes into the stream, 11:25 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is. Let's see. Yes, don't go to a physician and do what you want in moderation. It's kind of like what he said. Just don't eat a lot at night. Good for him. But I think he had good genes too. His mom lived to 99. So that might be some of it too. That might be some of it too. So those are our birthdays for today. And now it is puzzle time. Puzzle time. Puzzle time. Puzzle time. Beep. Puzzle time. Let's remove the banner. Let's make this here so we can see it a little better. And let's go with the puzzle. Let's do, um, I don't remember what this word means, but I do know it's one of the words. I think it means melancholy. I'm not 100% sure. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's go to over here. Let's do that. And let's do that. There is an I in the fourth spot and there is an O, but it is not in the first spot. So let's see, what holidays do we have today? We have a Look Up to the Sky Day, or Look Up at the Sky Day. This is from National Day Calendar. It encourages us to admire the beauty above us. On this day, we all hope for good weather and an opportunity to fill our eyes with the sky from horizon to horizon. There are many things that you can see as you sit back, relax, and look up. The sky's beautiful blue color, the clouds, their many shapes, perhaps the sun, maybe peeking through the clouds, and many different birds flying around captures our attention. At night, the sky's many stars, the moon, and even the clouds drifting across the sky mesmerize us. So, how can we observe this day? Well, spend time watching the clouds. Note the different shapes and how they move, and you can investigate the stars at night. Search the heavens for constellations, planets, and the Milky Way. And if you're lucky, you can see a meteor shower or a single falling star on the horizon. You could see the aurora borealis if you're where that is shown. You can also print off the Sky Bingo game that was created by National Day Calendar. Let me go ahead and let's see. Here we go. I'm going to post this link. If you want to play Spy Bingo game, here you can. There is a thing for Sky Bingo. Um, so there you go. So do we have a word for today? Sonic. And that's from Fallout Dave. So Sonic. Let me put this over here. It was Sonic. Woo, the hedgehog. So we have SONIC. We have an E. That's all we have. Um, it's not at the end, and we still have not used the sometimes why. Hmm. I was thinking of pesky or perky, but the S and the K have already been used. And there is also an A. Oh, the A has not been used. Hey, sometimes lucky guesses are the best guesses. Let's see how our poll is going. Ooh, it's 50-50. 9 votes for each way. Pecan and pecan. Hmm. So we need to see if that can be broken. That's a poll. Melty. How about this word? I'm gonna change it. How about mealy? And that way we use the A. And that way all the vowels will be used right off the bat. So it's not mealy, but the A is there. And there is an L. Oh, I was thinking of leave. L-E. How about pedal? How about we've never used I don't ever remember using the word pedal. Not pedal, but there's an AL at the end and an E in the second. Can't be metal. Hmm. Metal. No, there's no M. Metal. Thinking I was thinking decal, DECAL, but there's no C. Huh. Hmm. Uh, is there how about this word? Legal. Legal. It was legal. Now we have an UGLN and C. And today is National Donate a Book Day. I'll be doing that a lot. I have quite a few books I'm either going to donate or I'm giving away. Um, National Donate a Book Day is celebrated today by readers across the United States. Whether it's new or gently used, you're encouraged to donate them to your local libraries. If the books are not added to the library's collection, they'll hand them to the Friends of Libraries. The Friends of Libraries use donated books to load their book sale fundraisers for the library. So donate yours to a local public library as a means to share knowledge with others. Most of these books I got from the Friends of the Library. So I don't know if they'll want them back or not. We'll see. But I could donate. I never thought of donating them there. That would be kind of neat. Maybe I will. So a National Donate a Book Day. So clung, CLUNG, clung. And we have clung, and then we have an S at the beginning, an A in the fourth spot, and the E will be in the third spot. Because if you can look, the E cannot be here, nor can the E be here. So the E has to be here. So it's S blank E A blank. And there is an R and an E. So here, I think so, John. I think so. S. Oh, it could be swear too. Let's try shear first. SHEAR, shear. Not sheer, but we know now that it is probably swear. And we have a DJ Ronnie G, butter pecan. I guess that's what he voted um, for the thing. So let's see which one is in the lead. Oh no! Oh no! Pecan is in the lead now with 53 percent of the votes. So let's see, 10 of the votes are for pecan and 9 of the votes are for pecan. Oh my. Oh my. So we have a G in the middle, and then there is a U, R, and an let's see, an E, R, and a U. Sorry about that. The R and G, the R is not at the end. Let's see here. The R and E are not at the end, and the E is not in the second, and the U is not in the second. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what this word is. Yes, that last word was swear. Never should have blah, 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 blah. It was swear. Oh my goodness. I hope you're doing good today, DJ Ronnie G. I hope you are. What could this word be? Hmm. Let's see. The E is not. It says ER. There's no O, because I thought that too, JP, RPH1J, John. I thought so too. I never know what to call you. Should I call you JP? Should I call you John? No, the R is not at the end. The R cannot be at the end. And I guess the U cannot be there. The U cannot be in the second spot either. Nope. So the U and the E cannot be here. The E cannot be here. And the R cannot be there. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what this word is. Oh, you are welcome, DJ. No, the E can be in the first. The E can either be in the first or the fourth. So it can start here or it could be here. You got a little to-do list today, but at work, but that'll make time fly. Yes, it will be. It could be. Wait, let's see. It could be urged. It could be urged. It was urged. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Then we have an EA in the second and third. Then we have a C and an H. The C cannot be at the end or the beginning. And the H could be at any of those letters. Let's see, today is National Gardening Day from daysoftheyear.com. Gardens can be all shapes and sizes, filled with lush flowers that bring beauty to the world, or healthy vegetables to feed the family. Or ideally, they can have both. Um, have tons of fun developing those skills as a gardener by enjoying National Gardening Day. Get started with celebrations using some of these fun ideas. Celebrate a special gardener. I cannot garden. I kill everything, and I try so hard. I've got gardening books, and I just can't do it. My sisters are amazing gardeners. I stink at it. I've tried learning more about gardening. That's another way you can celebrate this day. I have got the Idiot's Guide to Gardening. I have looked online. I've done everything, and I can't. I just can't. And I can't join a gardening club because I suck at gardening. And it says do some gardening. Well, tried. The only thing I grew was peppers by accident. The hot habanero peppers. Teach children to garden. I can't garden, so I can't teach them. Or start a community garden. So those are ways that you can celebrate National Gardening Today. I can grow weeds. Sorry. Actually, we joke that we cannot kill the weeds in our front yard or we will not have a grass, anything green. So we have beach. I'm going to try to grow some herbs. My youngest loves oregano, so I'm going to try to grow some simple things. But I've tried growing stuff and it doesn't work. So we have an S at the beginning. The A cannot be in the third spot, so the A has to be here. And then we have the D must go here, and then we have sadly. Yes, sadly, I cannot grow much of anything. So that is that. Then we have an H and then an NE. I'm going to go ahead and type this one because I'm whining about the fact that I cannot grow anything. They just die. Wah, wah, wah. It says, keep it simple. I have tried growing tomatoes. They sometimes, but yes, then the bugs and animals eat them. Scallions, yes, I need to try to grow some simple stuff. I heard lettuce isn't that difficult to grow, to make maybe like a salad garden where you put stuff that you can put in a salad. I don't know. It's just another thing to add to my list, is it not? So we have wine. Wah, wah, wah. Then we have an S at the beginning and A in the third. The R cannot be, the R has to be in the fourth spot because it can't be in the second or the end. So we have an S blank AR blank. I like to do an indoor garden in our apartment, but that's a lot of money to get the lights. You have a little balcony. You want to grow rooty veggies. I've tried even doing square gardening. I've tried everything. It's just like carrots and bok choy. Bird's eye chilies are easy to grow too, but they're hot. I don't want spicy stuff. I would like to. I can't. I try eating spicy. It's hard for me. So we have an S and then an A. One time in the 1980s, mom and dad grew a 5-foot zucchini. It had absolutely no flavor. Oh, you're on the wrong side, so they don't do anything. Oh, that stinks. I was going to say something. Um, I can't remember. So we have the word stark. It's not stark. It could be stars or start. I would end up spending more money on the process than the actual what I got. So it's very frustrating. I wanted to get to grow cucumbers, pickling cucumbers, um, so that I can make pickles because I love pickles. I have some really good bread and butter and dill pickles. I actually need to get a jar out. So do we want to do start? So we picked start. So we're going to do start. It was start. Woohoo! Then we have an E in the second, ER at the end, and then W and an N. The W cannot be at the beginning, so this has to be here. Um, yeah, Dave says we would too. I used to garden when I was growing up, and my parents had a yard. Yeah, I have a yard, but I can't grow anything. Newer. So newer is this. Today is what else is it today? Today is National Reach as High as You Can Day. Okay. Today encourages us to evaluate our goals and do our best to reach them. This is from National Day Calendar. We can define reach in many ways. Search Guinness World Records for highest reach, and Guinness gives us 322 results. We can reach for our dreams or our goals. We can reach for the stars or the sky. We can even reach for the balloon floating away from as much like the one that carried the Wizard of Oz away from Dorothy. Of course, records can be set for the oldest or the youngest to reach a particular location, age, height, or status. While this day may not be about setting records, it is certainly about reaching high, higher than we think we can. We often become complacent. National Reach as High as You Can Day is just a reminder on the calendar not to let your dreams go adrift. Reach for them and reach as high as you can. How can you observe this day? You can share your goals, you can create new goals, encourage others to reach for their goals. So, those are ways that you can um, reach your goals. And one of the questions is, what if I can't reach my goal? First, eliminate can't from your vocabulary. Then set another goal as a stepping stone towards your ultimate. So reach your goal day. Some people do, what are those things called? The idea boards, where they just put all their stuff on there that they want to do. There's so many ways that you can do set your goals. My goal is to get my garage done so that I can get my studio set up. So I can do some more stuff there, and I can be a little bit soundproofed so that you don't hear the trains and stuff, hopefully. Dadman's back, but still no sound. We have pesto, and then we have phony. And then what is our next word here? Some of these probably are going to be done. We have a U, and then we have a ET at the end. The N cannot be in the third spot, so the N must be here. So we have unmet. I don't think that is a word we've ever done. Unmet, correct, Fallout Dave. Oh my goodness. So everybody, someone climbed that. So if you don't know what the Merdeka Tower is, Merdeka 118 is, here is a picture of it. I will post it. Let me see if it will get the picture. Come on. No, I don't want to. So here is a picture of what Sashi was talking about when he said it probably inspired a Russian couple to climb this illegally. Yeah, probably. So we need to be careful what we our goals are. Make sure they are legal. Yes. So that is what that is. So unmet, yes, unmet is a word really. Um, Unmet means not satisfied or fulfilled. You have unmet demands, that they are unfulfilled or not achieved. So you can have your goals, but you can have unmet goals. So unmet is an actual word. Unmet demands. It is a word. So we have the word hinge. Fallout Dave is still playing. Then we have board. Then we have wider. Then we have snark. Let's see what. Let me see if we have any other. Today is Perfume Day, everybody. It's celebrated today in the United States, and it says, "Do you collect perfumes to wear for different occasions?" No, I do not. Perfume makes me sick. National Day. I used to have a favorite perfume that was very kind of fruity smelling, but I have not been able to wear that for years. They don't even make it anymore. It was called Volupte, by the way. Um, what is your preferred type? Do you like eau de toilette, eau de parfum, or extract? Whatever it is, ensure you know how to store and apply the perfumes best. If you already did, excellent. If you didn't, well, it's not really an issue. You can store and wear your perfumes however you see fit, but it'll be good to know, right? So let's talk about this pleasant smell. Um, Perfume has three class notes. The top notes, also known as the opening notes or head notes, the scent you immediately notice after spritzing the perfume. It's usually citrusy, fruity, or herby. Second is the middle notes or heart notes, the core of the perfume, the scent that comes after the first ones start fading. They're usually floral. And the third is the base notes that remains after an hour after your first spritz, which can be like a vanilla, jasmine, or patchouli. So there you go. That's about perfumes. So Perfume Day. That was from nationaltoday.com. I don't know if we have any more celebrations left. Let's look. So we have a snark. Yes. Well, they thought that taking baths was unhealthy. Neighbor cannot pronounce says, did you know perfume was invented because the Frenchies and many Europeans as well didn't want to take a bath? They felt that taking a bath was unhealthy and could kill you. So that's why they didn't take baths, a lot of them. And we have the word snark, and we have toned and cluck, and we have a BI, and then an E with a P and a C. The C cannot be in the fifth spot, so the C will be in the third. Hot water. I love a hot shower, a hot shower. And I have some eczema, and so it's not necessarily the best, but I do love a hot shower. So we have bicep, bicep. Then we have a poser, and then we have a cheat, and then we have a Lewis. Oh, louse, Lewis. Watching the show Thundercats wanted me to say snarf on the word instead of snark. Well, if there wasn't a K, I would have tried it. I would have tried it. So there is louse. And our last celebration is Puffin Day. Puffin Day is a celebration of one of the most charismatic seabirds, the puffin. I'm going to show you a picture of a puffin. This is from daysoftheyear.com. And so here is a picture of the puffin, everybody. So there we go. Um, it highlights the bird's unique charms and importance, and they are known for their colorful beaks and the quirky behaviors. Puffin Day isn't just a fun event for bird enthusiasts. It emphasizes the ecological significance of puffins and the need to protect their habitats. The day draws attention to the puffin's role in marine ecosystems and the growing threats they face due to environmental changes. Puffin Day is celebrated to raise awareness about the declining puffin populations, particularly in areas like Iceland and the British Isles. They are struggling due to the changes in their environment, including food shortages and habitat loss. By dedicating a day to these birds, conservationists hope to inspire action to protect them. The, this day also honors the cultural significance of puffins in local communities, where they are cherished symbols of the natural world. Celebrating Puffin Day helps ensure that future generations can enjoy these fascinating birds. So, Puffin Day. So, those are all our celebrations today. So, let's work on getting this puzzle finished. So, Puffin stuff. I've got that show too. HR Puffin stuff. Holiday says, puffin is what you do when you run. And name we cannot pronounce says, Thundercats was truly marvelous. There's no better Freudian metaphor for a manhood than a blade that becomes bigger with every swing. And we have the word feral. We're going to try F-E-R-A. Oops, can't be feral. Is why. Can the R not be in that spot? I guess the R cannot be there. So the R has to be in the first spot. So it's R-E. R-E. R-E blank. A blank. Oh, I know what it is. We just, the L has to be in the third spot because the L cannot be, because if you look here, it cannot be here. So it's R-E. So let's just, everybody, just relax. Relax, everybody, relax. We have patio. We have misty. We have pride. And we have an E in the second, a TH at the end. The P, if you look up here with phony, cannot be at the beginning. So the word has to start with D. Ah, one. Oh, don't do it, Dave. Don't do it. Don't do it. You get weird 80s video. A name we cannot pronounce says, of course, I stand with Momrod the Everlasting. Those Thundercats invaded his pyramid without excuse. He simply tried to protect his house. So, Peth, of course, yes, depth. We're going to ignore Fallout Dave because he's a goober. D-E-P-T-H, depth. And we are in our last four words. We have niece, we have sting, we have slosh, and we have holly. We have completed the puzzle. We have Sonic, Lido, Clunk, Swear, Urge, Beat, Sadly, Wine, Start, Newer, Pesto, Phony, Unmet, Hinged, Bored, Wider, Snark, Toned, Cluck, Bicep, Poser, Cheat, Louse, Relax, Patio, Misty, Pride, Depth, Niece, Sting, Slosh, and Holly. So those are our words for today. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. That's isn't that a song or something? I'm so not with it. So everyone, that was our puzzle for today. Thank you all for participating. That is, I love doing that puzzle. Let's find our. There we go. We got everything back here. It is 1 hour and 58 minutes into the show. 11:58. Um, in my neck of the woods. And let's go ahead and end the poll. Oh no, we can't end the poll with this. We can't. Oh no. Oh no. I will not live it down. We cannot. See, I would have voted for pecan and that would have made it tied. So does that count? Should I go? Oh, I need somebody get an alternate account and vote for pecan for me. I don't have another account or I would. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh, that makes me sad. We have 12 people watching, 601 subscribers. Thank you all for that. 20 likes. And I must end our poll. And Dadman's never gonna let me live it down. I'm gonna have to start saying pecan because that's what the poll has said. I am not gonna say pecan. I would refuse. Oh, they sang relax. Oh, they sang relax. Oh, yes, relax. Don't do it. Da, da, da. Yeah, I kind of remember that song. Frankie Goes to Hollywood sang the song "Relax." Gotcha. I'm a little slow. Oh no! Yes, this is because of the poll. Yes, it shall forever be known as pecan now. The people have spoken. I'm so sad. I keep waiting, hoping that somebody else will vote and change it. At least make it tied. but they haven't. So I'm gonna have to end the poll. And the winner, Dad Man, is I'm so glad he can't hear this, is Pecan. I'm so sad. Pecan is the winner. Damn it. Okay. So they're one. So okay. I'm gonna be sad now for the rest of the day. Yes, Dave. I figured someone would. So I've ended it. It is Pecan. Okay, Miss Morning Musings with Miss Dadman Walking Monday through Wednesday and Friday at 10 a.m. And we have Connie Clary. Hello, Connie. Were you in earlier in the stream? I don't remember. Hello, hello. I can't remember from 2 hours ago. So we have Basil's birthday celebrations and memes, and yes, we have pecans for everybody. And Rio, we said I'd just like to see them as nuts. So we have this Monday through Wednesday and Friday tonight at 8 p.m. We're going to be watching Batman the animated series, and all the times are at Eastern time. Uh, so, and tomorrow at 1 p.m. we're going to be painting the staring kitties that say, "Are you pooping?" because I think that is hilarious. So that's tomorrow at 1 p.m. Wednesday at 4 p.m. we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Cowboy Bebop in our Anime in the Afternoon series. That's Wednesday at 4. 5 o'clock on Thursdays, I'm puttering around in Lego Fortnite. And on the Friday at 1 p.m., I'm going to be doing these simple little builds I got from Five Below, which is a little discount store here for Spy Family, Lloyd and Anya, little street scenes that they have there. I don't know. I think it's rigged. I don't know why it does that. It's not 100%, is it? It's YouTube math. It's YouTube math. There's that 1% that abstained. um, so these I will be building at Friday at 1 p.m. On Saturday at midnight, we're going to be watching the Chinese drama Big World. It is about a true story about a young man with cerebral palsy and how he reaches his dreams. Um, let's see. And then at 10 a.m., we have a Saturday morning cartoons, Mortal Kombat, Super Mario Brothers, Super Show, Animaniacs, and some classic cartoons like Popeye and Betty Boop. Sundays at 3, we are watching The Pretender. And if you would like to support me on YouTube, you can get super stickers on my videos. You can also do super chat memberships and membership gifting. Um, and we have a new member today. It was, where is it? JT Kirk became a member today. I'll give him 3 rings on my little bell for becoming a member. Thank you, JT Kirk, for that. Now, well, let me do this. You can also support me by buying me a cup of coffee on coffee.com, Mrs.DadmanWalking55, or on throne.com. You can check out my creator wish list. Um, so those are 2 other ways you can support me. You can also mail me something if you have found it to P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. You can also mail stuff to Dadman and my youngest, Angela, who's a streamer on Twitch. My streams of VOD, youtube.com at Mrs. DadmanWalking55, Twitch TV, Mrs. Dadman Walking, social media, Twix, M. Dadman Walking, Threads, Mrs. Dadman Walking55, and Discord is Mrs. Dadman Walking. Now, let me thank everybody who was here today. We have a Fallout Dave. Thank you so much. Connie Cleary. Thank you, Penny. Buddy Hepburn, JT Kirk, who also became a member. Rio, Sashi, Dadman, name we cannot pronounce, JPRPH1, the Comic Relief Crusader, DJ Ronnie G, and that is everyone. I hope I did not miss anybody. If I did, I am so sorry. I got this neat idea from Raquel MSG. I can never remember her initials. I was on her show, Divas and Dorks, or Dorks and Divas, or um, I can't remember. And she did that, and I thought it was so cool. So I went ahead and decided that I would do it too. But I want to give credit where I found it. So I did find it from her. Um, that is okay. Penny says, later, y'all. And Sashi says, time for me to log out. See you guys. You have a good evening, a good rest, Sashi. Connie says, sorry I wasn't chatting much, listening mode while straightening up. That is okay. We take care from JPRPH1. And Follow Up Dave says, have a good one, everybody. See you next stream. And on that note, I will say, see you next time. And remember to be kind, to show love. You're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you all peace. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.